McLaren GT brought a really interesting kind of challenge to the team in terms of creating the most beautiful car, yet with this added layer of functionality or technology that is very representative of what we do in design at McLaren. Looking at a product like SuperFabric, which we've developed with a supplier, which is effectively, lots of layers. Each layer has its own kind of story and its kind of meaning, and that all kind of combined together creates this really beautiful yet functional material. And this absolutely probably is the most durable material we've got on any McLaren in terms of a soft trim, and you can't even slash the material, it's slash proof as well. So even if you were to kind of take a blade to it, it's very difficult to cut. So even in terms of the trimming and the cutting of the panels was a kind of another way in which we had to explore a different way of maybe cutting the material, which was not something we've done before. Introducing new materials and materials that are different to what we know is a huge challenge. It's that challenge of what is it that it has to do, because obviously ultimately, the car needs to be light, and there's a huge kind of real estate of space there, and if we can make that light, then obviously it contributes to the handling of the car and the overall weight of the car, so it's a very important thing. I think the future for me in terms of materials, there is certainly so much scope to look at materials in a very different way, whether it's through the process of those materials and how they're processed, so thinking about materials but in a very modern way, so it's maybe not changing the overall aesthetic so much, it's more about the kind of performance and functionality that you can bring to textiles and materials.